Okay, this is homework for those of you who have it for Friday. If you have this homework sheet, it means that you did not pass the linear assessment. And you're going to do this homework until you go in on a Wednesday at lunch and pass the assessment. So this is the first one, and the situation you are given on the worksheet is that Courtney is collecting coins. She has 2 coins in her collection to start with and plans to add 4 coins each week. So right away, if you have a good understanding of linear, you should realize that we gave you pretty much the equation in the situation. She has 2 coins in her collection to start with. That would be your y-intercept. Okay, and then it says that she plans to add 4 coins each week. That is your slope. So you would have y equals 4x plus 2. But you need to be able to prove that by in the table or the graph. So number 1 says to graph the table. Okay, so I started my graph by counting on the weeks, and you have to get full credit by putting in your labels of the x and y axis. So the x is weeks, because on the x side of the table is weeks. And I counted by 2's technically, but numbered by 4's. So this goes 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on. And on the y-axis, number of coins, I counted by 5's, but numbered by 10. So this would be 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on. Okay, so now I just need to graph the table. So at 4 weeks, there's 18 coins. At 4 weeks, 10, 18 would be about there. At 7 weeks, there's 30. Okay. At 10 weeks, there's 42. At 12 weeks, there's 50. And at 15 weeks, there's 62. 15, 12, 13, 14, 15. About here. Okay, so I have my graph, and I can put in my line of best fit. We go about there. Okay, now here's where a lot of you struggled on the test. You decided to find the equation from the graph, which is not always the best idea because some of these points I had to guess. Like here, I had to guess where 18 is. And here I had to guess, I'm like in the middle for 7 up to 30. So using the graph to find the equation is not the best idea. So we recommend using the table. So as always, you put in your carets. Now from 18 to 30, it's going up 12. 30 to 42, up 12. 42 to 50 is up 8. And 50 to 62 is up 12. Okay, on the x side, 4 to 7 is 3. 7 to 10 is 3. 10 to 12 is 2. 12 to 15 is 3. Okay, now I need to divide each one. 12 divided by 3 gives me 4. 12 divided by 3 is 4. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So I know what my my slope is. It's 4. So when I come down to start my equation, I know that I have y equals 4x. Whew. But now I need to find out what the slope is. And we've been learning in class to use substitution. So right now, the equation I have is y equals 4x plus b, and I need to find out what b is. So I'm going to use substitution. I'm going to put this 4 in for x, and this 18 in for y, because remember on the table, this side's always x, this side's always y. So I'm going to substitute. Instead of y, I write 18 equals 4. Instead of x, I write 4 plus b. Now I always do this first because multiplying. 4 times 4 is 16. And bring down my 18 and plus b. Subtract 16 on both sides. And I end up with 2 equals b. So my y-intercept is 2. Now, another reason you guys lost points is you didn't use c and w. So instead of y and x, you should use c and w. So let's look. W in my table is on the x side. So instead of x there, I'm going to put w. And then if c is on the y side, so instead of y, I'm going to have c. So the equation you should have is c equals 4w plus 2. Alright, next, number 3. What is the slope of your equation? That was 4. Remember, it's not 4w, it's just 4. What does the slope mean in terms of the size of the collection? It means she collects 4 coins per week. So what we're looking for in your explanation is the word per, or every week, or every 1 week. Something that shows that the slope means for every 1. Okay? And now 5. What is the y-intercept? That was 2. What does the y-intercept mean? It means at 0 weeks. That's always how you want to start your sentence, at 0. 0 weeks. She had 2 coins. Okay, so I said what it is and what it means for the situation. Okay, number 7, use the equation to show how many coins it's asking for coins and giving you 15 weeks. So here's my equation. And if it's asking for coins, coins is C, and gave me weeks, which is W, so I'm going to substitute in the 15 for the weeks. So take out W, put in 15. So now I solve. 4 times 15 is 60. 60 plus 2 is 62 coins. So after 15 weeks, she would have 62 coins. Okay, number 8. Use the equation to show how many weeks, asking for weeks, it will take her to collect 210 coins, giving me coins. So in my equation, I'm going to substitute 210 in for the coins, the C. So 210 equals 4W plus 2. I'm going to subtract 2 on both sides. I end up with 208 equals 4W. Divide by 4 on both sides. And I have W equals 52 weeks. So it would take her 52 weeks to get 210 coins. Okay, you need to make sure you have all this work correct. And remember, the goal is for you to watch this video to better understand it so that you can pass this. You don't want to have Friday homework for the rest of the year. Alright, I will see you guys on Monday.